Have you ever heard that women's ability to become mothers and their primary responsibility for mothering has been central to many feminist analyses of women's wider economic and social position? This perspective acknowledges the biological capacity of most women to bear children, while also highlighting how societal expectations around motherhood have significantly impacted women's roles and opportunities in various spheres of life. The assumption that child care is primarily women's responsibility has reflected traditional gender roles. However, modern feminist and gender equality movements have challenged this notion. The transformation of women as working mothers is marked by increased participation in the workforce, significant economic contributions, and various cultural, ideological, and economic challenges. Did you know that women in the workforce have gone from just one third to more than half over the last century? That's quite a leap. But here's the catch. Along with this progress comes the supermom complex. Sounds familiar? These pressures to it all can lead to postpartum blues and depressions. But don't worry. Research shows that working and having higher emotional intelligence can actually help mom cope better with these challenges. Now, let's talk about the traditional gender roles. The seed of the traditional role of women in our society cannot be taken away as it is deeply embedded in our culture. These roles often place women in charge of the home and child care while men work outside the home. This view sees men as breadwinners and women as caregivers. When moms step out to work, childcare becomes a big question mark. Who's going to watch the kids? This responsibility often falls on mom's shoulders, whether she is living in a joint family or on her own. Imagine finishing a long day at work only to start another shift at home. That's the reality for many working mothers, like running a never-ending marathon. And let's not forget the raised eyebrows from older generation. The idea of working outside the home is not widely acceptable. So what does all this mean? Working mothers are constantly trying to find the perfect balance between home, work, and family. It underscores the need for continued discussions and policy adjustments to support women in managing their careers and family responsibility. The goal is to create a society where women can have both successful careers and fulfilling family lives without facing unfair pressures and judgments.